Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel, and first of all I would like to say that this is not the first video I was supposed to be making, but as it turns out there are plenty of problems with my workflow, and a lot of things need to be changed to actually be able to film a YouTube video. A lot of stuff for me to learn, so I decided to make this one. Now, as I'm not reading this from a script, let's have a little counter over here. But first, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I've been streaming on Twitch for a couple of years, but it was not a very profitable venture for me. I think I made $1 during that 2-year period. I never got enough viewers to get myself into one of those tiers where you actually get some advertisement money. So yeah, during those couple of years, I didn't really get much money. But it was not my main goal to make money there. That was like a side venture, to be honest. I wanted to improve my English language, or my ability to produce English language, as it is not my first or my native language. And on that regard, it has been a rather good venture. Because when I started, I was barely able to speak at all or improvise anything. And while I was able to understand English and read it quite well, producing is a completely different thing. So my ability to speak English language has improved quite a bit. This has in fact resulted in me being the go-to person when we need to translate certain terms or meeting notes to our English-speaking workers on my main job, as most of our meetings are done in our native language. Now, I would have liked to continue streaming, but we had a baby, and, well, babies tend to cry for various reasons. So you can imagine that you start streaming and then 10 minutes in the baby starts crying because of tummy ache or some other reason. So you have to take care of the baby, pause the streaming, and then come back to streaming, and then 10 minutes later the baby might start crying again. And then you have to pause the stream and take care of the baby, and that continues. So eventually I just said that no, yeah, I can't stream. So the best I can do is at some point when I have the time, and that's like 6 months now, and I can record the game, pause the game, take care of the baby, and take all that recording and then clip it into one YouTube video and publish that. That was the idea, and that's what I'm doing, or what I'm trying to do right now. Also, I want to learn how to edit videos and improve my skills on that area. I have no formal education in media production, video making, editing, nothing like that. So this will be a very interesting educational experience for me. Also, since I'm moving from Adobe Master Collection CS4, so Adobe Premiere Pro and Adobe After Effects, to Davinci Resolve, I need to learn a new workflow on how to produce the videos and how to get them out. And that's gonna be a challenge on itself. So I'm learning Davinci Resolve. I'm learning a new workflow for video production, and I'm learning how YouTube works as well. I mean, I've produced a couple of videos on YouTube and on another channel, but that's a different story. Yeah, I'm also learning how to record gaming videos on Streamlabs Ops, and that's yeah, there's a lot of programs for me to learn, a workflow I need to learn. So there's a lot on my plate right now. Alright, so one of the first things I noticed that when I was making my first video on Satisfactory was that I had an intro clip. I've been using that for my streaming channel, and I was going to be using here as well. But when I try to import this into Davinci Resolve, I keep getting the media not available error. And, well, I kind of figured that it would probably be because I've been using 25 FPS for all extra stuff. This relates to the fact that I do have another channel where I post some Christmas videos for kind of like a kids show, and all my production over there is 25 FPS. But the gaming footage was recorded by Streamlabs OBS with 30 FPS, so there was a mismatch of FPS. So I had to go back to Adobe After Effects and see if I can turn the frame rate a little higher to 30 FPS, but that didn't really work out. I was still getting, even with the 30 FPS video, I was still getting media missing errors. So overall, I finally went back and I just turned the video into a PNG sequence, and with that I was able to actually get the proper starting video going. Another thing that I caught up when editing the first video was that for my gaming run was that I had accidentally turned off my microphone, which was supposed to be recording my voiceover for the gaming video. That's not a big deal because I do need to redo that anyway, because the microphone I currently have is picking up the keyboard and the mouse clicks very, very well. So I will have to redo the voiceover anyway. So not a big deal, but it does leave me into a position that, well, I was supposed to be using the original voiceover as kind of a script for myself on what I'm doing, what I'm supposed to be doing, and what my plans are. So now I have to pretty much go through the video once or twice and see what on earth am I doing, what am I going to be leaving there, what I'm going to be removing, and all that. Some other thing I noticed about the sound. Now, as for sound, I do not really pick up all the differences in sound quality and sound in general. It's not something I'm quite focused on, or my ears have not been trained to pick up things in the sound. I have not trained myself to do that, which is something I need to better myself at. But I did notice that while I was testing the equipment and all that, I did notice that there was a lot of background noise, or the sound was a little gurgled or changed when it came into the recording. It's also something that I picked it up before I started recording, and I tried to fix it. I think the problem is probably that there's a long HDMI cable coming from my PC to my from my gaming PC to my recording PC. It's a long cable and probably not the most protected one. And there is a transformer or two right next to it, so those are probably causing some kind of a disturbance on the lines there, or on the cables. Yeah, I've been finding a lot of different problems here. I have to say, I'm quite baffled how much work is put into editing videos and all that kind of stuff. This really kind of points out to me why a lot of YouTube video producers have their own editor to edit the videos. So you are the producer, you produce the video itself, the material, and then you have the editor who actually puts the video clips together. Makes sense, honestly, because yeah, this is a lot of work. for one person, honestly. Now, as for the video clip lengths on YouTube or any other platform, I think we'll be trying to hit something like 20 to 30 minutes cap, closing in on 25 minutes for each clip. I think that's kind of a sweet spot for this kind of content. Basically, because I think people are used to TV episodes being 25 minutes to 40 minutes long. Well, with the adverts, that would be 30 minutes and 1 hour of TV for one single episode. So I think 25 minutes is a pretty good amount of time a lot of people have. So that's gonna be the sweet spot where I'm trying to aim all my clips to be. So cut them out at that point, so people actually have time and to watch those episodes. I mean, that's I usually watch YouTube videos. I check the length and see, okay, I got some 15 minutes. I got 15 minutes. I can probably stretch that to that 20-minute clip here. I can watch that video there. Or if I have more time and I see like, okay, that's a 40-minute video. Okay, do I really want to watch this thing? Do I have the time to do that? Or should I just watch a couple of shorter videos? So yeah, my aim is to go for the 20-40 minute window with with preference to 25 minutes for each individual video on my channel. But we'll see how things turn out. There are probably studies that will show you how long a video should be. And yeah, so we're going in blind here, so to speak. And also, if you're wondering, why am I not paying someone to do this editing and all that kind of stuff? Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of work, and I think you should be paid for doing that. But I'm not expecting to get any money out of this. Like right now, I'm not expecting any money to come out of this channel. So yeah, without money coming in, I'm not gonna be expending money too much on this thing here. My time and the electricity bill, that's what I'm willing to pay here right now. Hey, maybe if this becomes a successful channel, yeah, then I might have the funds to pay for an editor and all that kind of stuff. But at that moment, I ain't now. Not for a long while. But yeah, I think that covers most of my plans for this channel, and kind of gives you a background of what kind of a content or what kind of quality to expect, and I hope to see some improvement. Now, as for the quality, I think as of right now, we will be playing some Satisfactory in the near future. When Space Haven Alpha 17, I think that's the next one. When that comes out in a couple of months, we'll be switching to that. Hopefully, I'll actually get some couple of episodes of Satisfactory out before that happens, because I do want to get into the Space Haven game a little bit more. I've been trying to stream that. I've been trying to make videos out of that, but it's something always came up, and I had to postpone the whole project, so I have actually postponed playing the game for a long time. So it would be fun to actually learn that game and get going over there. But Satisfactory for now, it does offer some nice combat and then some peaceful building, so there's a lot. I think there's a good balance in there right now, and I kind of like that. Also, yeah, I think Oxygen Not Included would also fit here quite well. That's been a fun game to play with. I think I got a little over 1,000 hours already on that game, and make some videos of that as well. But we'll see how things will progress. And I hope to see you next time. Bye for now. Also, we should probably have a nice outro video over here instead of kind of a static image here. Yeah, so that's something I need to do, but yeah, we'll see next time if I can muster the strength to actually do that.